Good morning, and just like that, we arrive at the final stretch. Welcome to the closing motos of the 2025 UIM-ABP Aquabike World Championship right here in Lake Toba, where days of strategy, spectacle, and sheer speed now come down to these final battles. I'm Dawn Dawson, here with the notoriously awesome Daniel Anderson.
Hey.
And this is where it all converges, the last chance to claim momentum, to earn points, and to make a statement. Ski GP1 and ski ladies are lining up for their motos this morning. This is going to be the second set of motos, and then this afternoon we're going to be going into the third set of motos. Chop, fatigue, and shifting wind, all adding new dimensions, and for the riders, adaptation is going to be the only constant here. The shoreline, once again, is full of families, students, tourists, all drawn back to the water. It's not just a race they come to see, it's the rhythm of the whole weekend. The food, the color, the culture. We're here in the highlands of Toba. And it's not just about finishing first today. It's about how you return. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. We are here on this final day, and what a special celebration we have ready for you. As you can see the flags flying in the background, this, in fact, is Independence Day for the country of Indonesia. They've been celebrating over 80 years, and as you can see, we are starting our opening ceremonies for Indonesia. All of our dignitaries are down as we get ready to go for these special moments. You can hear the commentation in the background as this incredible country celebrates 80 years. What a beautiful moment that we're able to be a part of that in the Aquabike world. Good morning, Daniel Anderson.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. As you can see, our Aquabike crew is down there as we get ready to go and get underway. We have a lot of race action to talk about with you, but first, we really want to focus this first part of the program on this country's legacy and history, their prosperity, their ability to always be committed to a special rhythm of life. Just taking this opportunity to watch the celebration and presentations. What an incredible moment here that we are a part of. And Daniel, as we look out over this, your thoughts of Indonesia. You've been here several years, been a part of the people and the...
This is the third time in a row, our third year in a row we're here in Indonesia, and we've been twice here in Silangit, or no, well, Bali, and one time on the volcano, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those have been very special venues, so big crowds.
Yeah, just massive,
That's
right?
really cool. We're, like we said yesterday, we're at a really remote place, but still so many people are gathering around from the villages around the area to come and see us. That's really cool.
It is, isn't it, to see all the excitement that they have for racing. We're here in Balagay. This is North Sumatra. And you can see the Indonesian flags waving. We've got, in celebration, we've got a special scarves. You'll see a lot of the Aquabike crew will have these special scarves on today as we honor the fact that we get to be a part of such a big moment in history, right? Just so cool.
In my opinion, you should wear the hat.
You know what? I got you, boo. I'm gonna. Thank you. It's a great idea. I've got a very cool local hat. It's actually meant for the men, but they let me wear it, yes. Looking out over as the flags proudly wave.
There you can see the hats.
That is the hat.
They're cool.
Yeah, they really are.
Very ceremonial. Yeah,
Yeah,
ceremonial.
perfect. It's great to have you here this morning. Thank you, bud. We're all very tense in a good way because we
Yeah.
want to make sure that we do justice to this incredible moment in time. And the fact that we're able to be here and race on the day that these guys celebrate something that means so much to them, it's truly profound. We've got a big ceremony coming at you to include an on-water ceremony as well.
So what they said now on our riders briefing this morning is that, for example, you can see like the ladies are coming in now to the pontoons already, even though we got to start in 20 minutes, and that's because they are making ready, preparing on the pontoons, and there will be complete silence for 10 minutes.
Yeah, perfect. And while they're doing that, so they're going to stage, as Daniel mentioned, and then you can see the dignitaries out on the water. That is our Vice Chairman Official, MGPA Director, Samsul Purba, as well as Ramondo Di San Germano, the CEO of H2O. Just to name a couple of them, there's several more on there that we will introduce to you in just a moment. We will have 17 flags on the water from Indonesia representing the 17th of August, which is their Day of Independence. Very exciting. Yeah, tense time for the racers as well.
Yes. And it is a little bit complicated because these GP skis, they are not built to be floaters.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, so it's a little bit tricky for them because there is no engine starts during this time. During this 10-minute period where they're complete silence. No engine starts.
So water is gaining in the engine,
Water
your point.
can be coming up the exhaust and maybe start fiddling with their setups.
Got it.
So we might see that some of these riders actually will pull the skis up on the pontoons to get them out of the water. But we'll see.
Yeah, that's a really great point.
Yeah, you already see that River is pulling hers up. We can see that Sophie Borgström, she will be coming in. She will also be pulling hers up.
Smart call.
Benedict Drange as well does that.
Yeah, Benedict Drange took the win yesterday in moto number 1.
Yeah, she don't want to be missing out. So
Such a pleasure to be here with you. You give us so many great insights on what's happening out on the water with the riders because you've been there, done that, got a shirt.
yeah, I've been there, done that, and we got problems as well because we got the water coming in the exhaust, and we just had to take that 2-minute call in the starting procedure. During that 2-minute call, ski up, change the spark plugs, fire it up, get it back in.
Yeah, wow. We've got just a couple of more minutes, and then we're going to do a quick cutaway, and then we are going to come back live. So there'll be a brief break between 10:14 and 10:15. And during that time when we come back in, we'll also be doing the national anthem for Indonesia. So very tight schedule for us this morning. And Daniel, really appreciate you being here. And so we get underway. First race today is going to be ladies ski GP1, followed by the ski GP1. It'll actually be our second moto, but it'll be our first moto of today. Runabout GP1 will be doing their moto at 10:30 as well. Then we'll be coming back this afternoon for the third moto of ski GP1. All right, so we're at 10:10. And you can see the ceremony continues for the incredible performers down here in front of us. And here is one of our ceremonial dances brought to you from this incredible group of dancers as we get started with our official opening ceremony of Independence Day in Indonesia. You can see the crowds gathered, and these crowds will continue to gather throughout the day. This is going to be not only an incredible day of racing, but a day of celebration for Indonesia. And I can already feel it. The goosebumps are starting to come up.
Yeah.
I can't tell if that's racing or Independence Day or all of it. I feel like, wow, a little overwhelmed. These different ceremonies have been months in the making. And to Daniel's point, why we are focusing on a beautiful day of community and an opportunity to reflect. The racers, on the other hand, are in a different race space altogether. Thoughts?
Yeah, they're in a completely different place at the moment. I think they have to stay focused for this Moto2. But as of right now, there is this 10-minute gap where we can just enjoy the Independence Day in Indonesia.
This country is home to over 700 different languages and dialects. Despite Indonesia only making up 1% of the Earth's land area, its rainforests are home to over 10% of the entire world's known plant species. It's the largest country in Southeast Asia and the fourth most populous country in the world. This country has been conquered so many times, so to celebrate such a young independence means a lot to them. And we've talked about it over and over the past several days. But I think it bears repeating that they run on a different time clock than most of the world in the way they handle their traditions, the way they live their life. It is a slower rhythm. It is a rhythm that is truly connected to nature in so many ways. And it is a rhythm full of gratitude and joy. And on that note, we are getting close to a quick breakaway, and we will be right back after this.
This August, the world's fastest riders dive into a brand new season. Welcome to Lake Toba, Indonesia. There it is, green flag, the race is on.
Wow, good start for Yaz.
Another excellent start from Kasha, with Nino Araujo again close behind.
That is going to have an impact, and Quint Bosch is going to push Morgan Ferre out.
Skill split his way to a much-deserved win, but whoa, a massive collision.
Wow, nice.
Spectacular racing, breathtaking scenery, heart-pounding action.
Final couple of turns, checkered flag comes out. Incredible finish.
What a great shot.
2025 Aquabike World Championship, the Grand Prix of Indonesia, August 13 to August 17.
Well, 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 a very special day dawns over Lake Toba, and with it, a second chance. Welcome to Day 2 of the 2025 UIM-ABP World Championship, the Grand Prix of Lake Toba, where the energy of Saturday now gives way to deeper calculation and redemption. I'm Dawn Dawson, joined by our favorite racer, Daniel Anderson.
Hey ho, howdy.
Hey, hey. And the second motto is always telling. It's where nerves start to settle, strategies emerge, and where early front runners prove whether they can maintain the pace or be caught. And Moto 2 is where the return begins here at the Aquabike World Championship season premiere. It is also a very special day in Indonesia. We are celebrating Independence Day. We are just watching the ceremony here as we begin quite shortly. We will be doing our national anthem. This is the 80th Independence Day of Indonesia. The 80th Independence Day of Indonesia. Today, Indonesia proudly celebrates its 80th Independence Day. 8 decades since proclaiming freedom, the nation has grown into a strong and dynamic country built on unity and the dedication of its people. From Sembang to Merauke, the red and white flag rises high across the archipelago. Parades, ceremonies, and cultural performances reflect the richness of Indonesia's traditions and diversity. This year, a special tribute takes place at Lake Toba. There will be 17 riders carrying 17 red and white flags, symbolizing the spirit of August 17th and the unity of the nation. With the theme, United and Sovereign, Prosperous People, Advanced Indonesia, Bersatu, Berdelat, Rakyat, Sejahtera, Indonesia Maju. This milestone reaffirms Indonesia's commitment to sovereignty, prosperity, and global partnership. The 80th Independence Day marks a nation united in diversity, confident in its future, and ready to build a better world together. And as we continue with this incredible ceremony, before we get going, I just want to let you know that out on the water we've got several dignitaries. We will mention them and give their names to you, and you can see these flags flying high. The energy reflects this incredible and beautiful moment. It's pretty darn cool that Aquabike gets to be a part of it.
I think it's almost like a bigger compliment that they want us to be a part of it. Like they're showing us
Yeah.
as a part of the Independence Day.
Yeah. It's pretty.
It's kind of cool.
It's really cool. Here are the dignitaries: Vice Chairman Official, MGPA Director Samsul Purba, Ramondo Di San Germano, the CEO of H2O, Faldo Maldini, Independent Commissioner of ITDC, Ronnie, Chairman of SDU Facility Management and Manpower Services of PT Integrasi Aviasi Salusi, and of course, Berneges Ratag, the Aquabike Endurance World Champion 2025, the youngest Indonesian, the youngest rider ever to win the Endurance World Championship here in Indonesia, and the first Indonesian rider. So he's youngest and the first Indonesian, all at the same time.
A lot of things going on here.
There's like a lot happening. Yeah, thank you, Daniel. Daniel's got it as well.
Yeah, we could see now the girls couldn't wait to come out on the water and get the engines running again. And as I was talking about before the national anthem was running, that all of the ladies put the skis up on the pontoons.
Smart call.
Yeah, to not just that little chance of the exhaust being drowned.
Nobody wants a Titanic moment.
You don't want that extra stress.
Yeah, I don't think you would retrieve your boat if it sunk here.
No.
That deep, right?
Yeah,
But
no, that would be very difficult.
I
yeah.
wish you guys could have seen Daniel's face when I said that. As a racer, he's instant, like, whole face turned white. He was like, no, I don't want to lose.
Panic,
Nope.
like.
Yeah, panic ensued. Well, I don't know about you, but I am motivated.
Motivated?
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Motivated for today. We have got a big calendar for you. We're going to kick off Moto 2 first this morning. We'll get through those motos, and then we're going to come back this afternoon for all our finals. And then we also have a massive award ceremony brought to you as well. But right now, it's all about Indonesia and 80 years of independence from a country that not only has been a forerunner in ecotourism and eco-parks, but they're also, to me, a perfect description of, hey, man, put the phone down, take a moment, breathe it in. This is a gorgeous area, and we're so connected to nature here. We're surrounded by water in one of the deepest volcanic lakes in the world.
We're surrounded by a volcano, Dawn.
I got a big old super volcano, biggest super volcano.
We got a volcano in the backyard, and we think it's awesome.
We actually have it right in the front yard, don't we? I didn't even think
yeah.
about that. We're
It's
about
actually
10
right
feet.
in front of us, yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 10 feet away from really what is a
It's so big, so it
prehistoric.
doesn't look like a volcano. It just looks like a mountain, just a part of the...
It's weird, right? It looks like just a huge lake.
Yeah, it's so big, so you can't really identify it.
Truly. Good point. It's almost 600 meters deep, over 100 kilometers. It's just insane how, I mean, it's hard to understand the scope, to Daniel's point. We get to be in this small little corner that is so precious. This is Balagay, where we are celebrating this moment and where we are going to be bringing racing action to you. And I can't wait to get rolling. We got a lot of stories. The flags are flying, 17 flags that are representing this incredible country and this incredible moment. The 17th of August, Independence Day for Indonesia.
Just another reason why August is a great month, Dawn.
Indonesia Merdeka. Sisinga Mangaraja, the 12th Batak king and national hero, he led guerrilla resistance against the Dutch 1878 to 1907, long before Indonesia declared independence. This is a very proud country. TB Silalahi, the modern Batak leader and soldier, was born in 1938 in North Sumatra, and TB Silalahi became a general statesman and advisor to Indonesian presidents. While Sisingamangaraja fought for freedom before independence, TB Silalahi represented how the Batak people contributed to shaping the modern Indonesian state after independence. This day marks the start of the revolutionary struggle against the Dutch, who attempted to reassert control after World War II. It's a national celebration of unity, resilience, and sovereignty. And Indonesia, by the way, is home to 165 million people under the age of 30, compared to only 8% of the Indonesian population being older than 60 years of age. And again, Indonesia, Merdeka. We are watching Vice Chairman Official, MGPA Director, Samsul Purba, Ramondo Di San Germano, CEO of H2O, Faldo Maldini, the Independent Commissioner of ITDC, Ronnie, the Chairman of SDU Facility Management and Manpower Services of PT Integrasi Aviasi Salusi. And of course, also on the boat that you were watching is Berneges Ratag, Aquabike Endurance World Champion 2025, the youngest and first Indonesian rider to take that title. Couldn't be more appropriate. And of course, the ladies ski GP proudly carrying the flags behind him. There is Eges Ratag, your endurance world champion for Aquabike. We crowned him on Friday, first and youngest Indonesian.
What a hero he must be now.
Yeah, really proud moment. All right, once again, Merdeka, Indonesia, and thank you so much for letting us be a part of this celebratory and precious moment in time as we celebrate 80 years of independence here for Indonesia. And we are going to wick it up now and bring you some great race action as we get ready to go for Ski Women's GP1 Moto number 2. And the tensions are high. This is going to be a big moment and a big opportunity for these guys. For some, it's going to be defending some positions. For others, it's a redemption moment. Talking about if boats could speak, 72 would have some words for us, I have a suspicion. 72 had a bit of a passing moment yesterday with Estelle Perret getting passed by Yasmin Epraus, and 72 with Jeremy Perret yesterday also had a moment. So I would think if that boat had something to chat about, it'd be like, I'm on a mission.
Redemption.
Yeah, buddy. All right, we're talking about the different riders out here in the recap from yesterday. Benedicte Drongue, no hesitation from this young lady as she snatched a whole shot and then walked away with a beautiful win in Moto number 1. Yasmin Epraus was second after a little dip in the water.
A little dip. She did the Michael Phelps.
It was full on. It was full on a Greg Louganis
Yeah, I had to
diving
tell
moment.
Jasmine, like, hey, you don't have to get medals for swimming. Like, that's not what we do here.
Yeah, we thought she just dropped back to 4th. We were wrong. She went all the way back to 7th place.
Oh, yeah, she was way back.
She was way back there and then moved all the way back up into 2nd. And a powerful move for Yasmin Epraus coming into this moto in 2nd. Estelle Perret in 3rd. Naomi Bonini, another very impressive charge for her. She's in 4th. Jessica Chavon came out of that in 5th. River Varner in 6th. Virginia Morales in 7th. Sophie Borgstrom in 8th. Janina Johansson and Joanna Grassa 9th and 10th, respectfully. And we are ready to go.
Can we just
take a moment?
State the conditions out there today, because like yesterday, Moto 1, there was like white waves coming through, and it was crazy conditions. And right now, it's not white waves, but it's still kind of rough.
You look gleeful.
Yeah.
I don't know any other word to call this.
It's so cool. You know, the cameras aren't showing the conditions.
Here's your lineup, guys. Benedicte Drongue riding for Norway, Jasmine Epraus. Out there riding for Estonia, Estelle Perret for France. Naomi Bonini for Italy. Jessica Chauvin rides for France. River Varner representing the U.S. Virginia Morales riding for France. Sophie Borgström riding for Sweden. Janina Johansson also riding for Sweden. And Joanna Grassa representing for Portugal. There's your lineup for ladies ski GP1 as we get ready Moto 2. Bada boom, bada bing. I can't tell you how it's almost radiating off of Daniel, the glee and excitement and mischievousness, because he knows what we're about to unleash is chaos in this water.
It's about to go down.
I feel like there's a song in the background that...
Bonini's out, testing the water a little bit, testing the engine, making sure that she does not have that water in the exhaust. You can see Janina, as soon as she came in from the parade lap, they pulled that ski up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, the water and anxiety is real.
And as if the spirits of the lake listened to Dan, I'm already seeing Whitecap starting to open up out there.
Oh, God, I just had to jinx that.
You totally brought that.
Oh, God.
You did it. It's your fault.
So it's going to be cool.
It is going to be cool. But, yeah, I just heard the wind picking up big time. So I think it's going to be a very challenging day for the riders. Also a very fun day for you. It'll be a lot
And
of
get
fun.
ready, because during the day, during lunchtime, it's going to pick up and going to be like yesterday. So it's not going to be any chill motos here, Don. Well, it's not going to be chill. That's not what we do.
Yeah, there's no chill, man. Especially on day 2. Yeah, I have to say, even on that start, recapping that start just a moment, Estelle Perret actually was faster out of the whole shot, right? Coming around the corner. She was the first one that we saw.
She had a really good start, yeah.
Yeah, and Benedicte Drange came into that inside split. You pointed out right then and there, that inside split's been quick, looked quick. It might be enough to get her to edge around. She sure enough did, and that's when she took that whole shot. It was really beautiful. Estelle recovered very quickly. She actually got sent off of her boat ever so briefly as well. Recovered, rejoined in 4th, and moved back up into 3rd. So I would say Benedicte really controlled this race yesterday from front to end.
She was locked in. And she looks locked in right now. You can see that she's just, all right, let's get this rolling.
You know, here's the other cool thing. Best lap, Yasmin had a 1:52.491. Second best lap was Benedicte Drange with a 1:54.891. That really does tell you how close these lap times were.
You remember when she got that fastest lap time, Dawn?
Talk about it.
It was after she got pissed after the swim. She's like, all right, let's do this. All right, red light on, let's go.
All right, it looks like to Daniel's point, we are ready to rock. And it is a call to go. Nice start.
Great launch from Benedicte and Yasmin.
Yeah, Benedicte, Yasmin looked good. Estelle just a pause behind, and that is going to be Benedicte Drange with the whole shot. We've got a rider off the boat.
That's River.
No.
And Sophie.
Sophie Borgström and River Varner both got an exit. And that is a long distance between them and their boats. Course marshals instantly on them to get them back to that. Meanwhile, the race action continues as Benedicte Drange makes the sweep. Let's see what split she takes. She goes naturally into that inside split. Another cutback to Sophie Borgström, the Mad Minion, and River Varner. What a tough moment. That is not a good time to go off the boat.
Yeah, we see Jasmine going into the blue, so this is going to be tight between Jasmine and Benedicte here.
Yeah, Yasmin Epraus went into that blue. Estelle Perret came out of that green split pretty quick as well. She's taking the final turn. That's going to be very close. The call for the whole shot looks like Benedicte Drange, but it is a battle for second, and I think that might be Estelle Perret. So Benedicte Drange with the whole shot, Estelle Perret second, Jessica Chauvin jumps up into third, and Yasmin Epraus in fourth.
Quick update there on our injured riders. We actually have River on. She does look good. Also, Sophie's not in a good condition here.
Uh-oh. So we've got two riders that are on backboards. We'll get you the update on both of them, but River Varner and Sophie Borgström getting taken care of right away. And again, Jessica Chauvin We had talked about some of these riders are here for some redemption, and that is one of them. Jessica Chavon was 5th coming into this moto. Right now, she's up in 3rd. Benedict Drongue, Estelle Perret, and Jessica, who edged out Yasmin Epraus. I thought Yasmin was going to get in that 2nd place spot, but denied.
Yeah, no, the green was really fast for those 2 first riders there.
Yeah, certainly played out as you had suspected. Let's talk a little bit about the rule updates for 2025. Each one of these riders are going to have to take the inside and outside split at least twice. And that is an equalizer in case one of these splits, as it's starting to look like a little bit, that inside split might be just a smidge faster. And you are watching the battle here with Estelle Perret and Jessica Chavon. Estelle looks so solid. She, too, has been dealing with injuries the past couple of years. She's following Benedicte Drongue in the inside split. And right now, smooth conditions, at least in as far as traffic and working these different split sections.
Yeah, Jessica, only one going into the blue so far. So Estelle, Benedicte, and Yasmin all going green right now.
Daniel, it's funny how you predicted it yesterday. You were talking about how fast the splits was. We're still getting the riders and boats taken care of. Fortunately, they are out of the traffic, so life is good. Benedicte Drongue just dropped with a 1:51.284. And Yasmin Epraus gets around Jessica Chavon, moving up into that 3rd place spot. All right, Benedicte Drongue, 1:51.234. Estelle Perret 2nd. Yasmin Epraus 3rd. And Jessica Chavon is in 4th. Naomi Bonini is in 5th.
We can see right now that Yasmin, she actually went on a charge there, got past Jessica Chavon, and Yasmin was going to green, maybe indicating the green is a little bit faster. It seems like the green is very fast. They're picking green, the fastest riders right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a big foreshadowing. That's going to be a challenge for today. And the course marshals aren't going to miss on that. So
No.
I'm sure as soon as they see it, they're going to start making some adjustments on the inside split. Looking at the screen, you are getting Estelle Perret and Yasmin Epraus.
This is, of course, going to change up because sooner or later the riders are going to do both split twice. So they have to eventually go the blue. The top 3 riders right now.
Daniel, I gotta imagine what's going through Yasmin and Estelle's brains right now is they've got to get some distance between both of them because Estelle Perret is being challenged by Benedicte Drongue. Benedicte is working this inside split yet again. She wants to open up some distance. She's trying to get around Estelle Perret, then get some distance, and I think maybe a little later in it, she's going to pick up the blues.
Yeah, right now we're seeing Yasmin actually going for Estelle, so
Oh, yeah.
we could see some more action here.
I think we will. We watched them coming in very close before they picked the split section. And you're watching Yasmin Epraus on the screen.
Yeah, Estelle went for the blue one, but Yasmin was really close on there.
Yes, she was. I think Yasmin's going to try to hang on that green set of buoys a little bit. Estelle's playing smart. She's going to get them out of the way now.
You can see the rough waters here. The skis are getting thrown out of the water like it's nothing. And that really makes it difficult to keep that, keep composure and keep your riding clean and nice. It's really going to take a lot of energy out of you.
So Estelle Perret's about 11 seconds off of Benedicte's time, and Yasmin Epraus is only 2 seconds, 2.721 off of Estelle.
We had a little dip there from Estelle. She almost went under her on the last corner. Yasmin, she's right on her tail, so Estelle doesn't have, she can't afford anything here, Don. She has to keep on track. Benedicte is going, she's going on her own. Breaking away from Yasmin and Estelle, so Estelle is just defending here right now.
Yeah, I think Estelle is playing a smart game. I thought it was interesting that she went to the outside. That just goes to show how fast she's able to manipulate her way through that split section. Comment?
Yeah, but it's so dangerous to start defending yourself against Yasmin because she is so fit. She can wear you down.
It's a good point.
Yeah, she's in a great condition, and we'll see what is going to happen next. Estelle going for the green again, or for the green, and Yasmin is going to blue now.
All right. Yeah, I loved your thought on that, because from my perspective, it felt like it was smart for Estelle to go to the outside. But you're thinking, I don't know, Don, I don't know if I want to let Yasmin Eprouse get that close to me. Ever.
We have seen tendencies of maybe the green one is faster, and Yasmin was really close from the green in the last lap. So let's see here.
All right,
we got a better gap now.
Yeah, we're watching these two as they come out of that split section. We've been talking about Estelle Perret from the inside, and now Yasmin went to the outside split.
Yeah, you can see right away when she picked that green one, there was a better gap. Maybe she had a better flow, we don't know, but as of right now, we can see that the green might be favored split section.
I think what found me, I thought as close as Yasmin was, she'd probably put a little more pressure on Estelle before going into the blues, but they know better than I do. So Yasmin Eprouse took that blue split section. She's got that first lap out of the way. Just got to pick up the second lap on the what we were going to call tentatively the slower split for today.
I think we have another entry in this fight, actually, because we have Jessica Chauvin. She's knocking on the door saying, hey, what are you guys doing?
Well, let's talk about that. 4 seconds is all that separates her and Yasmin Eprouse. Now, Yasmin got around Jessica. Jessica's not one to take that.
Yeah.
So I suspect that there's a little chatter in the helmet, probably a little growling.
Yeah, first race of the season, Moto2. These girls got everything to fight for. So, yeah.
Again, you're watching the Battle Royale. This is the second of 3 motos. Going to be a 15-minute rumble for Ladies Ski GP1, and it has been nothing short of explosive watching the first few laps. And the fastest lap time, a 1:51.284, and nobody's challenged it. Estelle Perret's last lap was a 1:58. So these water conditions are serving up exactly what Daniel and I were hoping for.
And we can see now as they went into the split section that Jasmine is actually following Estelle in the green, and Jessica is also following Yasmin again. So it shows that something is up with the blue split.
Okay, we got Benedicte Drange, young lady that you'd actually been working with a little bit as well on training and endurance. And I tell you what, we've been watching her the past 5 years. She looks solid on the water.
Yeah, she's on bar property at this race, but she said she's been on that boat for a race before, and so that she feels really good on it right now.
And she looks good.
And she looks good. She's just going on her own flow.
Benedicte Drange, a one-time world champion, Nordic champion, 2-time Norway champion, an Alba Adria champ, European champ. She's gotten slalom podiums, and the 2024 Aquabike Euro champion overall in ski ladies. She has increased her speed, her endurance, physicality, and mentality, and it is all starting to come together. And
big spin out from Jasmine.
Okay, so let's find out what happened to Yasmin. We were watching Benedicte, and Daniel is talking that Yasmin had a spin. I don't think you want to be spinning.
No, you don't want to be spinning, but we saw that yesterday when she went swimming. She also went spinning. And it is that Kawasaki hole that will let the rear end go a little bit easier than these GP1 holes.
That was adorable. She went swimming and spinning. That was Jessica Chauvin. And Jessica, I do think, either challenged or got around her.
No, she's
still there.
Yasmin got in front of Jessica.
Still holding. She's still holding that third place spot. And Jessica Chauvin had got, I know that Jessica saw that. Oh, you could see Jessica right behind her. She's within 3 boat lengths.
Yeah, but she's still following Jasmine into the green one. So as of right now, Jasmine is there's no risk for her at the moment.
You don't think she can make a pass at a split?
It's going to be more difficult, yeah, for sure. Jasmine is going to mess up if Jessica is going to have to pass there, for sure.
You're watching Estelle Perret and Yasmin Eprouse exit the split section. It is going to be fairly tight for these riders. Oh, Yasmin Eprouse is putting pressure on Estelle Perret. Yasmin Eprouse gets around her, moves up into second.
Oh, Estelle must have... well, it wasn't Estelle, though.
It was Estelle.
It was Estelle,
yes,
yeah.
It was.
She must have made a mistake.
Now, well, she went the outside again, and Yasmin Eprouse got around her. Yasmin in second, Estelle third.
Considering that Jasmine made the spin out in the previous lap, she must have made a bigger gap to Estelle, so weird that Estelle actually lost that space.
Watching Estelle Perret, who's been working, like we had mentioned, she had an injury on her arm, injury on her foot, And she's been rehabilitating and coming back. She looks so solid. And right now she is going to focus on both Yasmin Ypres and the young lady behind her, also riding for France, Jessica Chauvin.
It's very difficult when you're both on the defense and attack, because you're going to, sooner or later, you're probably going to start thinking about defense more and going to make you more passive.
Now, I know you've done a lot of coaching. What would be your thoughts here? Like, what is your coaching to the rider?
As soon as your mentality goes to defending, you're never going to pass anyone.
Okay.
So stay on attacking if that is ideal for you.
Okay.
If Estelle is in a position right now where she feels like, okay, it's not safe for me to keep pushing, of course, defending is the right choice.
Here's our quick shot again of your new second place. That's Yasmin Ypres. Young lady behind her is Estelle Perret. In third, four-time French champion. And I think Daniel gave perfect advice. Stay focused on your boat and your ride. Don't look back, even though you've got a lot of fast riders behind you, and see if you can get back into this hunt and put some pressure on Yasmin.
It's going to be really interesting to see now, because Benedicte have been able to get away from Estelle, but now that Yasmin got by Estelle, we might see that Yasmin could potentially catch up, but she has some ground to cover there.
No kidding. Yasmin Ypres, by the way, from last year's stats, has an 81% chance of a top 3. That is a powerhouse.
What is kind of concerning me, Don, here is that actually all the mistakes we've seen, like the one yesterday and the one today, last year in Indonesia that cost her the win there, it's all spin-outs from that's the rarest letting go.
Right. So what's happening is that boat is not hooking up well enough for her to trust it. And we've got some riders down up on the top end of the screen.
It's some lap traffic.
That's lap traffic.
I think it's Joanna Grassa.
Oh, no. Tough break for Joanna Grassa. Went down in that tough area we talked about. We work a double yellow, then we go back to our left-hand turn, and then you just elbow in. It's a 180 right into the middle of the rough traffic. That has been a washing machine for these racers.
A quick update on Sophie and River Warner that was injured, it seems like, in the start of the race. That Sophie she was holding her arm, it seemed like. So it seemed like her arm was not in good condition. River was laying on the rescue jet, so she looked like she was in a bit of a worse condition, but we don't know how bad, so we hope they'll be good.
We'll get you that update when we've got it. On the track, Benedicte Drange leading after a wicked hole shot, and she looks outstanding on this boat. I can't brag enough about her. She's been really doing a lot of work underneath that boat with her team. Right now she's 19 years old, and I would definitely vote her the most improved women's racer, really, in this division. She's out of Bergen, Norway.
Hey, Bergen!
Yay, shout out. Again, the young ladies behind her, not too far off of this pace. We've got Yasmin Ypres.
Well, we can see that
Estelle
Yasmin
Perret
isn't actually going away from Estelle, which can indicate two things. It's going to indicate that it's going to be a rough time for Yasmin to catch up with Benedicte, because we can see now that actually Yasmin has extended her gap to Benedicte with 6 seconds. So it's now 21 seconds between her and Benedicte.
Yeah, and Estelle Perret has got 4 seconds. Okay, great. Thank you, Tori. Tori just gave us the update. River's okay.
Very good, very good.
All right, we'll check in with Sophie as soon as we can. All right, Estelle Perret 4 seconds off of Yasmin. Jessica Chauvin is only 6 seconds off of Estelle. But to Daniel's point, Benedicte Drange has just opened up her own zip code here in Indonesia with that 21-second lead.
Yeah, you know, I think that Benedicte is in a really good position right now, and you can see that how balanced she is on the ski right now. It doesn't look like she's taking any risks right now. She's in a really good flow, extending her lead as she's going. So keep that momentum up, and yeah.
You don't usually, I mean, yes, I guess with some of the top riders, but I can't maybe overemphasize enough. When you're on a borrowed boat, you've got to learn all the nuances and intricacies of that boat. These guys practice on these boats 4 to 5 times a week, and when you jump on somebody else's, you got to deal with their setup.
Yeah, but it's like she's had a lot of help from the Danish guys that the Koch Hansen that have been building her boat. So, and it's the same boat that she's borrowing. So it shouldn't be all that much difference compared to her setup. Of course, there's going to be changes, but yeah, she already mentioned that she is in a good spot with this hull.
Benedicte Drange, as the whistles come out, we've got lap traffic that she's working her way through, and she's on her last lap. This is the white flag for Benedicte Drange.
It was, if we cut back a little bit to Jasmine and Estelle, we saw that Jasmine was really in a hurry to get by Estelle, but she's not getting away from Estelle. She's holding on.
Jessica Siobhan has quite the history, right? We talked a little bit about it yesterday. Took her first big win in overall in Kuwait in 2020. And then, of course, the world decided to shut down, sadly. But this rebound for her has been very interesting. So after that win, she got a new energy and a new determination. And she has been very, very powerful on this Aquabike circuit. But this year, I do believe we've got new leaders that are making a move. One of them, of course, Benedicte Drange. And you can never count out Estelle Perret. She comes from a magnificent family of racers.
Yeah, we can see right now Estelle is actually catching Jasmine a little bit and actually moving away from Jessica.
Yeah, reduce the time from 21 to 19. Things that go, Let's see how she does on this lap as they come through. Final lap. She's got to gain a lot of time. That's probably not going to convert unless Benedicte Drange makes a mistake, and it sure as heck doesn't look like that's going to happen. I just don't think it'll happen.
No, she looks super balanced, and it's just a couple of turns more in the split section, and up and down and into the finish line.
Yeah, she looks so solid. She's coming out of that inside split, which she's been smooth on the split section. And that's a definite signature of a young lady that earns this spot. She is going to lock down the win for moto number 2. Congratulations to Benedicte Drange.
Slapping the handle pole, cheering out. She's so happy. High five.
Well done, young lady. All right, we're bringing in Yasmine Prowse. She's holding off Estelle Perret on this final couple of turns as we get to the completion of the second moto. Congrats, Yasmine Prowse, second. Estelle Perret is going to wrap third. Jessica Siobhan will take fourth. Naomi Benini coming in as well. Thoughts?
I thought it was really cool to see that Jasmine, she was in such a hurry. She was like, I got to get past this French guy so I can catch up with this Norwegian who's just going. And as soon as she got by Estelle, it was like something happened, like, oh.
I remember this.
And then Estelle just held on and never let go. And Yasmin went a little bit more on the defense there, actually.
Yeah, that was, I got to say, that was pretty cool.
Maybe it was a form of the strategy. Like, maybe she thought, okay, Benedict is far ahead. Let's not keep pushing too much, making another mistake. Remember, she already almost made a big bummer here. Another spin out like she did yesterday. But she kept on the ski this time.
It's true.
And she didn't lose any positions.
So you think if you're back in the paddock right now, probably the mechanics are discussing that with her. What are your thoughts?
No, I don't know if she has addressed the problem. I've talked about it with her actually this morning. So let's see. I really think that she might be looking into that because the last mess ups we've seen from her has actually been the spin outs.
Yeah.
But this is a Kawasaki hull thing. They're easier to slip on the rear than in the front.
Right. So you've just got to know that going in and set the combination up right.
Yeah, and also the weight of the Kawasaki is going to make it more difficult to, catch up again. Like when you start spinning, just make it stop going around and spinning. On these cheapy ones, Pro Forces, when they go spinning, it's easier to get them to hook back up again. They don't weigh as much.
Great insights from Daniel Anderson. We'll be back right after this.
This August, the world's fastest riders dive into a brand new season. Welcome to Lake Toba, Indonesia. There it is, green flag, the race is on.
Wow, good start for Yaz.
Another excellent start from Kasia, with Nino Araujo again close behind.
That is going to have an impact, and Quentin Bosch is going to push Morgan Ferré out.
Skill spread his way to a much-deserved win, but whoa, a massive collision.
Wow, nice.
Spectacular racing, breathtaking scenery, heart-pounding action.
Final couple of turns, checkered flag comes out. Incredible finish.
What a great shot.
2025 Aquabike World Championship, the Grand Prix of Indonesia, August 13 to August 17.
Hey, welcome back to the UIM-ABP Grand Prix of Indonesia. You're watching Aquabike. We're here at Lake Toba from this weekend. I am joined up here by Daniel Anderson, giving us some fantastic insights. Daniel, we were just talking about this finish in Ski GP1 yesterday. And Daniel's
Yeah.
like, no, we weren't. We were talking about you wearing a hat.
We need the hat.
I did love your face, though. Guys, I totally set him up.
I just had to catch up. Like, I was still on the GP1 ladies moto now. I was
You
like,
were.
Wait, where are we?
I did. I messed you up. That was my bad. I will take responsibility for that.
No,
In my head, we
were.
were talking about this because we're.
Yeah, no. The Moto 1 for the lads yesterday was really good. I mean, Quinton took the lead and just went.
He really did. Didn't look back. Oliver Cock-Hansen, on the other hand, did quite a bit of charging. Jeremy Perret, third. Toshi Ohara, fourth.
Yeah, shout out to Toshi and Oliver, who made this moto super exciting. Both had horrible starts, and they just charged up the field.
Yeah, early on, Toshi overtook Valentin Dardelot and pushed on Mika Perret. Though Mika defended well in lap 2, by lap 3, Toshi Ohara, who started back in 6th, moved into 3rd. Oliver made the biggest climb of this race, by the way, started back, I think, in 8th. Closed all the way to the lead pack by lap 4. He took over 3rd from Toshi and then chased down Jeremy Perret. Again, boat 72 is probably chattering right now to itself. I will redeem myself.
Like a haunting voice.
Yes, it was trying to be haunting, but it was a little tough for me. Jeremy Perret cutting a 14-second gap to just 1.3 seconds before he took over, passing him in that final couple of laps, talking about Oliver Cock-Hansen's incredible charge. Mechanical problems, unfortunately. It wasn't mechanical problems. Thomas Bento's front of his boat came just unhinged.
Oh, the nose pot?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's what brought him in early.
We have seen this before.
Yeah, and Soshi Sato, I didn't catch up with him on what his breakdown was. Ben and Alex Bure went off their boats. Soshi also went off his boat, but I wasn't sure if there was a causality. Best lap yesterday, 153.519 from Quentin Bosch. Second best lap, Oliver Cock-Hansen, 153.793. It's all about yellow. Here's your lineup as we've been talking about this recap. Ben Scharf, Thomas Bento, and Valentin Dardelot, Dag Martin Drongue. Dag, by the way, on that number 10 boat, that is partially why we are seeing Benedicte Drongue on borrowed property this weekend.
Benedicte has her boat in Europe right now as well.
Oh.
To be able to compete in the World Championship in Italy, because as I said yesterday, the riders now have to have 2 setups. So
Cha-ching.
we might be seeing more people on borrowed property in Olbia, actually.
Good point.
Actually, Benjamin Scharf is borrowing property in Olbia.
Oh, really?
My old ski.
That's your old ski?
Yeah.
All right, get a little shot of the crowds there as we get ready to go. We are doing our parade lap. We've got 19 riders joining us today, and Dan Anderson is waterproofing us. We're putting up the cover here really quick as we get ready to go, and you're getting a chance to watch all the fans proudly holding their Indonesian flags for their country as we are a part of the 80th year celebration of Indonesia's independence. As we get to we are lucky to be here at Balagay, hanging out. This lake is right in the middle of the northern part of this island of Sumatra. If you want to Google us, elevation of about 900 meters or 2,900 feet, and that has given a little havoc. And
Yeah, that's creating
sleepless,
a mess for the riders when they are trying to get their speed back up.
sleepless nights for the mechanic this week.
It truly is. We had a bunch of problems in 2023, testing nonstop, and in 2024 we were really lucky, caught it right on the first go.
All right, you're just taking a look at that lineup. Aw. Future racers right there.
Ah, yes.
Stand up or sit down.
Maybe it's going to be the next youngest Indonesian World Championship endurance rider.
How freaking cool was that? My gosh. We have had so many cool moments that,
Look at that lineup.
I know. I'm just watching Felix Helgeson. Felix,
Yeah, it looks good.
he does. He looks solid.
Right next to Sato. I was
Mads.
expecting more from this guy yesterday, so I think we're going to see some cool passes today.
I do too. I really was looking at boat 30, Alex
Yeah.
Beret. I was expecting great things.
We got a lot of fast riders down on the list, which means there's going to be a lot of fighting.
All right, you're looking at, there's Jeremy Prey on boat 72 and Quentin Bosch. It's a big number one. On the bib, the number one indicates he's your world champion from 2024, crowned right here in Indonesia last year. And what a lineup.
As this being the first round, we don't have a leader yet, so the leader after every race will get the red bib.
I love that.
I think that's kind of
It's presented at the first riders meeting, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so at next race in Olbia, we're going to see a red bib presented to each leader of each class.
Yeah, then they get to, they'll get to wear that rib during the race, the bib during the race. I said rib. I meant bib.
And then they're going to brutally take it away from you if somebody else
What?
will take
No.
the lead. Oh, yes.
I wonder if anybody's ever been like, you're not getting it back. You'll have to make another one. That would be me.
Can I please have it back? No.
No. Oh, I forgot it.
No, when you get it, it's yours, but you can't wear it.
Oh, okay.
You're getting a blue one again.
Oh, so they've already pre-planned that.
Yeah, so it's kind of brutal, but it's still cool. Alrighty then.
Okay, we're off with our Parade of Nations. As I mentioned, 19 riders.
The famous roar.
I love that roar. It's just going to get even louder. We have got riders representing for Belgium. Quentin Bosch will be carrying the Belgium flag, as well as boat number 84. That's Maxence Russell.
Anthony Bernal.
Yep, and Yanni Hamlin also riding for Belgium. Alec Enderle for Switzerland. Alex Beret rides for France. Toshio Haro riding for Japan. Mads Koch Hansen and Oliver Koch Hansen riding for Denmark. The Perez riding for France. Soshi Sato and the Samurai also riding for Japan. Laurie Anderson, Andrew Hubert Laurie riding for Estonia. Dag Martin Drange riding for Norway.
Not racing today, I think.
Ah, that's right. Thomas Bento riding for Portugal, and I think he got that boat fixed. He is back out on the water. Valentin Dardelot representing for France.
Great thing about glass fiber is you can fix it.
That's a good thing, yeah. Toshio Hara is your other Japanese rider. Man, his little daughter was here, and she had his racing shirt on, just like you're sort of getting a cuteness overload moment because, here she is. Here's Toshi and Mom. She's got the little race like she's a sponsored rider. It just looks so freaking cute, a contracted rider. There's one that we are going to be watching out for. That's Alex Beret, just one of the great riders.
Yeah, he really surprised us with second in Q2.
Yeah.
And also he was in top 5 in Q1, yeah.
By the way, you just saw boat number 4, and that struck me. We have to chat about Anthony Bironat's son. Just took a world championship in junior ski in Hungary.
Yeah.
Right? Was it Hungary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was really cool.
Oh, yeah, so a shout out
He's
to.
up and coming.
So yes, he is. So I know Anthony.
I mean,
is
they
stoked.
live in the lake, the jet ski lake in Belgium, so.
Don't make me jealous. And we're just completing our parade lap as we honor our different nations that will be represented in Moto number 2, Ski GP1. And the crowds I've mentioned are getting bigger and bigger here in Balagay, Indonesia, as we get these flags back into the pontoons and we get the riders ready to go for their start. Daniel, let's talk a little bit about a pontoon start and what all that entails.
Well, as my personal opinion, I know many of the riders think the same, that this is actually so far the best setup we have had for starts yet. It's the fairest starting procedure we've ever had. On these places where we don't have beaches, like a beach start, this is a great alternative. Compared to the rolling starts we did earlier, it was a little bit more messy and very, very hard to control. So this is obviously a very good exchange for that. But as mentioned, we have the exhaust anxiety. And we already saw that as soon as they came in from the parade lap, somebody already had their ski up on the pontoon and trying to get it out of the water, clearing it out, and then putting it back in again.
No sinkage allowed,
yeah,
please.
They don't want when Luca in the boat will start the starting process, that when you press the start button, nothing happens. That is just incredibly painful.
Daniel referring to Luca Filiberte, our UIM commissioner, race commissioner, who will be handling the start. He handles our start procedure. You'll see him out on the boat. Starting procedure, we'll talk about a little bit as well, real quick. We're going to go with that red light first.
Yeah. So first red light, we're going to get the let's call it the normal 2-minute, where he's going to go down the line, all the riders checking if everybody's good. If some of the riders have an issue, they have to raise their hand within this time, as long as the red light is on, to say, hey, I need 2 minutes, and then they're going to stop the procedure. If nobody raises their hand, they're going to continue putting on more lights. The green light is going to be the last light, and as soon as the green light goes off, every light goes off, then it's go time.
Go time is good time.
We had actually Tori Snyder.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
prematurely,
about that.
he went when the green came on and not when everyone was going off. So he was like, hey, green is go, right?
Premature acceleration.
Yeah, but now he knows that.
Well, that's part of the seasoning that we had talked about for these new riders. Tori just joined us for this year for the first time on the Aquabike Tour.
But it just
we'll talk
really
more.
shows you how important it is to prepare and look at the previous classes. Ladies can't really do that because they are always first off.
Yes.
But, yeah, prepare and do your best.
Perfect words as we get prepped for the start of Ski GP1. This is going to be Moto number 2.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I don't know if you guys are placing bets at home, but Daniel and I have already put some money down on the table on who we think is going to get the whole shot.
I think we're going to see something cool from Toshi again, and also Oliver, because these guys are just awesome. These Proforce holes really fit these conditions, I think.
I don't know if Soshi Sato will be able to get into that mix, but quite possible.
I think we're going to see a charge from Bernard. He's starting also a little bit in the back there together with Helgeson.
Yeah, Bernard, and of course Alex Barret. Axel Courtois, who came into this one in 10th after Moto number 1, could also be a contender. And you can never count out the Perets. And sadly, Morgan Perret not able to be here, but a shout-out for you.
Yes, that's incredible. Unfortunate that Morgan went out in Hungary because he had a big crash there with his shoulder.
All right,
let's go.
Yeah, we've got the holders now, and the water's flying behind those pontoon boats as these guys get ready to go. Oh, and Axel Courtois got unhinged.
Okay, they're gonna stop the start, redo it.
All right, so Axel Courtois is like, oops.
Can you feel the tension, Dawn?
I don't know if that was a premature or he just sort of floated.
No, it looks like they kind of let him go. Yeah, that they loosed him. So
they loosed him.
They lost him. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when I get loosed.
Yeah, that's the big problem here, because they connect them with ropes, and their holders behind them. They are keeping one rope in each hand to hold them in place,
Not
so they
easy.
can sort of like steer the nose of the ski in the direction they want to go.
Interesting.
And so there's a little technique for the holders as well. We can see that the first time we did this pontoon start, it was very difficult for the holders to adapt to this new system.
Oh, I can imagine.
And you can see they are sitting on the side. They're not sitting in the ski. And why is that, Dawn?
They don't want those boats, back to your idea, they don't want those boats to get any water in them, but also I would imagine that's going to help with the start as well. They want that boat flat. They don't want those nose jumping up.
Yes.
So don't put me under pressure like that. You're freaking me out.
I got to test you.
I don't like it. Stop it. They hate testing. Breaks my heart. Something. Oh, here we go. Sato started engines, and the rest of the riders are as well. And the lighting system has begun. You're on to red. Then we're going to go to green. And as Daniel explained to you, once both those go off, we're off. Whoa, nice start from Madscock Hansen on the middle of the pack. And Quentin Bosch wicking out of there as long with Oliver Cock Hansen. What a brilliant start.
Toshi also had a great launch.
Yep, Quentin Bosch already pushing some dominance. And you're right, Toshi O'Hara right into that as well.
I can
as
see the
Jeremy.
yellow one.
Go ahead.
I can see the yellow one, Oliver, also in the middle of the pack there.
Yep, Oliver's going to have a little work to do. But Jeremy Perret, Toshi O'Hara, and Quentin Bosch all had great starts. Let's see what split they jump into.
Quentin,
Inside.
Jeremy, and Oliver going green.
Yeah, smart. All right, your top three that came out of that starting grid are into the inside split. You can see Oliver Cock Hansen on that super bright yellow boat. Quentin Bosch has got a lot of distance. Let's see who is moving from that outside. We're going to catch up with them in just a moment. As they drop into it, look at this. You really called this. This inside split looks super fast.
Yeah.
Quentin Bosch is going to set up the whole shot. It's Jeremy Perret in second. Oliver Cock Hansen in third, Toshi O'Hara in fourth, and I bet that was Mika Perret from the outside.
Incredible, but we saw that all top three from the inside took the whole shot before the outside could manage to get there.
Wow.
Toshi was the first one.
Oh, Toshi was the first from the outside. Mika Perret is in fifth. That is Andrew Hubert-Laurie in sixth. Yanni Hamlin got a good start. He's up at seventh. And Alex Beret is in that eighth place spot. Felix Helgeson in ninth. Madscock Hansen rounds out your top 10. And Daniel called it. Sushi Sato up in 11th. Woo, we're underway.
Oh, yeah.
Go, baby, go, baby, go. All right, as if I did not have enough caffeine and adrenaline, it just went about 4 more notches upward. Daniel, I love this.
I can see we have a DNS from Alec Enderley. I don't know why he's not attending this time.
Oh, man, you had called that Martin wasn't going to be here. I didn't even realize Alec wasn't able to make the line either.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Sadness. All right, back to it. Let's see, as these guys punch the clock, go to work. Quentin Bosch and Jeremy Perret are going to have the young gun behind him, Oliver Cock Hansen, who has been coming on solid. Aboard of Pro Force, and he's been working the Pro Force, and you look like a crab, like you're doing the crab rave over there. What's happening?
I just wanted to state that we're kind of like, it looks like we are just continuing from where we left off.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah, Quentin is leading. Jeremy, okay, he's second, but Oliver's far up. Toshi's up there.
Yep. Mika's up there.
Yeah, Mika's up there, but he was also up there yesterday.
Yeah, so Mika yesterday had fifth. Right now he's in fifth. Andrew Hubert-Laurie was in seventh. Alec Enderley had sixth yesterday. So to Daniel's point, is this a repeat? Wash, rinse, repeat. Quentin Bosch is going to get his first time, a 1:45, 3:15.
Yeah. Toshi really on Oliver's tail. Doesn't look like Oliver is ready to attack Jeremy Perret yet.
You know, this also talks about your little wavy convo. His fastest time yesterday was a 1:42, and right now he's at a 1:45. Waves. Yeah. Daniel keeps praying for waves.
We like wave.
I see this. So do they. Looking good. All right, more times. Jeremy Perret is 5 seconds off of Quentin Bosch's time. Oliver Cock Hansen is 2 seconds off of Jeremy Perret's time. And Toshi O'Hara has got the hammer down. He is only 1 second, 1.5 seconds off of Oliver Cock Hansen. Mika Perret 4 seconds off of Toshi.
Oh, we could hear as Anthony Barneau coming around. He has some engine problems, I think.
Man, don't get issues
It was
this early.
not running clean. It might have been the water getting to those, what is it called? Spark plugs, yeah.
Nobody likes that.
Oh, that's a really bummer because it's
Don't
going to
rain
ruin your
on
whole
my
moto.
Yeah, don't rain on my engine
Yeah, please don't.
or my ambition.
Yeah, normally we wouldn't see Anthony all the way down there, so but I could hear it.
Watching the play out here in the split section, just a quick reminder on this new rule that we have to, each one of these riders has to take both of the splits. That looks like Oliver Cock-Hansen picking up the outside split.
Yeah, Jeremy in green, Quentin in green.
Yep. Yeah, both of them took green. You know, it's a fun. Oliver took that early. What are your thoughts on that strategy?
Well, he has to keep pushing. He can't just let Toshi be all over him like he is now.
Like he is now. I mean, both of us were like right there.
If he's just going to follow everybody, that's going to put him in a defensive position. He does not want to be there. Oliver has so much energy to compete here, so he does not want to be in a defensive position at all.
Daniel, that's an interesting strategy, and I like hearing it. Now, Jeremy Perret has got to pay attention to Oliver Cock-Hansen. Oliver is 2.2 seconds off of Jeremy Perret's time. He is very much focused on keeping that pressure, but Toshi is messing up the mindset, and I love how Oliver's just ignoring it at the moment.
He's playing defense and attack at the same time. Oliver has just have to continue to focus on attacking Jeremy here.
Now, this is how that's going to display on your screen. Oliver Cock-Hansen is going to stay very close to those buoys. He's not going to leave any openings for Toshi. He's also going to move out and put an elbow out whenever he's got an opportunity and push a little wide when he can, right?
Yeah. Going further on the stop we were talking about in the last moto or last lap, where Jeremy is going green and Oliver going blue, and then Toshi going green, coming really close to Oliver. It is so dangerous for Oliver if he starts following Jeremy, which he actually is now.
Oh,
that's so bad. He shouldn't be doing that because now he's following Jeremy, riding in his traffic, and then Toshi going free in the blue. This can set up a pass for Toshi.
So what I'd like to translate there is Daniel's freaking out because he doesn't think that was a great idea.
That wasn't a great idea at all.
Okay, watching these guys coming out of this section, Jeremy and Oliver Cock-Hansen both took the inside split. Daniel is wigging out, and for good reason. Toshi has gained a ton of ground. Let's see what happens.
All right, looked like it worked out for Oliver this time.
Yeah, he did drop back slightly. I thought he gained ground. It looked like it coming out of the merge.
If the green is so much quicker, this is of course a good strategy, but if they are somewhat close, it is so dangerous to follow the rider in front of you.
I feel like it was a smart move that Oliver Cock-Hansen took that blue 2 laps ago. I feel like that was a good strategy. He's going to wait a while, go back and take the blue again.
Yeah, we could now see that Toshi got a significant gap to Oliver now, so is it that much of a bigger of a difference?
Looks like it. I'm sure the course marshals are alerted to the fact that we've got a discrepancy here in the timing. They will make those adjustments pretty quickly. But for right now, green is cool.
Green is cool, but I don't think after 7 minutes we're starting to see Toshi wear out yet. So I think perhaps the green one is the fastest as of right now.
Watching Oliver Cock-Hansen there. Gentlemen, that's a European champion, a 5-time Danish champion. 25% chance of podium, taking a look at last year's stats, but we think that is going to go up significantly in 2025. And you can see Toshi Ohara on that split section. There's Mika Perret also in the green splits.
I just want to state that it's so fun to see that Anna Hubert-Laurie and Tony or Johnny Hamlin is all the way up in 7th and 6th. And they're fighting each other still today, as they did the whole moto yesterday. They were on each other's tails, fighting the whole moto as they were progressing up the field.
Well, this right now is Johnny Hamlin on the outside split to Daniel's point. We caught up with Mika Perret on the inside. Let's see, as they hit that merge section, if Yanni's able to put more pressure on Mika Perret.
Really fun to see these young lads being able to compete with these veterans.
Oh, this is close. There's Mika Perret just coming out of the merge section from the inside split. And we got a flip as Oliver Cock-Hansen and Toshi and Jeremy Perret. So let's take a look. Quentin Bosch still leading. Oliver Cock-Hansen has moved into second. Nice pass.
Oliver actually passed Jeremy in the split section there.
Nice. Okay. So that split section and the early strategy going into the blue paid off for the gentleman aboard boat number 66, Oliver Cock-Hansen.
We didn't get to see that, but what happened probably was that maybe Jeremy did the blue and Oliver did super aggressive green, and he just got by.
There's Yanni Hamlin.
Because eventually he has to take the blue.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yanni Hamlin on 99. This is your battle for the 5th place spot, and it's Mika Perret that's currently got it. Yanni's list. Knock, knock. I'd like some coffee and also to pass you now. It's very close, these two riders. In fact, taking a look down at this time, 2.736 seconds is all that separated those two as they came through the checkers on that last lap. And Mika Perret is a solid athlete. He's fully aware where Yanni's at. So let's see what he does on the split section. I would imagine he's going to go back into that green. He does. Passes up the opportunity for the blue. He's going to pick up that inside split again. Following his brother through there, there is Jeremy, your 3rd place. Quentin Bosch just screaming through that front stretch as we work our way through this. I believe it's a 17-minute moto, 1:45.316 for Quentin Bosch. His fastest time, his last one was a 1:46. So very consistent on lap times, only 4 seconds from his fastest lap.
Yeah, but we can still see Quentin flying on his own here. Definitely. He's
15 seconds over, almost 20 seconds actually, from Oliver Cock-Hansen.
Yeah, that's a significant distance at this point.
That would be like your own regency here in Lake Toba.
I was catching up with Oliver this morning, and he said his back was hurting from all these rough waves that hit them yesterday in Moto 1.
I can only imagine. You got a chance to look at that elbow turn we talked about. That particular turn is right back into the middle of this track. It provides a washing machine effect, and it has impacted these riders, both motos. That looked clean through here, but just to indicate to you, that was one of the tougher areas of the track. What we were looking at is Jeremy and Toshi, and this is Toshi Ohara. His whole family out here hanging out with him. Today, he too is aboard a Pro Force, which you'd been talking about is good in this type of water conditions. Toshi, only 31 years old. Professional boat racer as well as a jet ski racer. Quentin Bosch drops it down into the tray, working some lap traffic, and he is smooth and groove.
Quentin actually starting to hit lap traffic already. He's got quite a bit of lappers in front of him, and they are all fighting together. This can make it quite tricky for Quentin to pass.
Yeah, and he's going to have to. I mean, he's got a nice, safe distance between second, but to your point, he'll strategize that. He's not going to force anything.
What, he had 20 seconds? Let's see if Oliver catches up.
Okay, take a look. 23 seconds.
He doesn't.
Not yet.
But this lapping is going to be an issue for Quentin, nevertheless.
No question about that. I would agree. Toshi Ohara got around Jeremy Perret. Quentin Bosch, Oliver Cock-Hansen second, Toshi Ohara is third, and Jeremy Perret fourth, Mika Perret in fifth, Yanni Hamlin in sixth. I very rarely see Jeremy Perret move backwards like that.
Well, Jeremy has always been such a stable rider, and like his history is like crazy fast hole shots and stable riding. Like, he never messes up. He never makes mistakes. He's such a balanced rider. But he's never the most aggressive rider. He's not the guy who passes 20 riders. He gets his position and he defends it like hell.
And Quentin, is this Quentin Bosch? Quentin Bosch is down. Quentin Bosch's boat is down.
No, he's got issues.
He's got serious issues.
Oh, no.
What a bummer. Quentin Bosch, who had all of this real estate, 23-second lead.
Oh, no. You can see him waiting for the marshals.
No, he's off of his boat. No.
Oh, this means Oliver is going to lead Toshi, too.
Whoa.
This mixes things up, Don.
He has not put a foot wrong this entire weekend, and now disaster struck.
You know, this is going to make Moto 3 quite interesting when Quentin is going to have to start in the last grid.
No lie to you, Daniel. I was just about to say you seem so much more calm in Moto number 2, and I was going to kind of extrapolate on that, and then this happens. Oh, and this boat is sinking.
Oh,
this boat is sinking.
Is it?
Yep. Yeah, look at the back end of this boat.
Yeah, then he might be having a cooling hose came off probably, maybe exhaust.
Oh, Daniel. Man, oh man, this is critical.
Oh,
They do not want to use
that's
that.
submerged, no?
Yeah.
You can see Quentin is dragging it up. Wow.
Yeah, he's tying this boat
Well,
down
that
as quick as
sucks.
possible. Yeah, that really. I think Daniel just epitomized the reaction
Yeah.
there. Wow.
Well, back to the action. We
Okay.
have Toshi that he's not able to get away from Jeremy. We said that Toshi passed Jeremy last lap, but Jeremy's not really letting him go. But Oliver, on the other hand, he is on a lap on his own.
Yep, he's got clear field right here. Oliver Cock-Hansen, your new leader. 11 seconds is what separates Toshi from Oliver. So, to your point, nice, easy, comfy mode. Jeremy was 2.069 seconds off of Toshi's pace, and Mika Pare is only 9 seconds off of Jeremy. Don't count Mika out. He has a tendency to come back strong mid-pack. Yanni Hamelin is still hunting Mika Pare 3 seconds off of that pace between the battle with Mika Pare and Yanni Hamelin.
We see a little bit further down the line, both Valentin Dardelet and Benjamin Scharf passed Felix Helgeson right after the split section now. There's a big fight going down the list.
Yeah, and we have the newcomer, Andrew Hubert-Laurie, up in 5th. Alex Beret Andrew Hubert-Laurie is in 6th. And Alex Beret is in 7th. Valentin Dardelan, as you had mentioned, in that top 10, and Felix Helgeson 10th. Soshi Sato still in 11th. See if he's able to move it up a little.
Looking at Oliver, he looks so clean when he's riding, hitting a lot of lap traffic here, passing Thomas Bento there, always been lap traffic, yeah.
Nobody loves, getting the lead that way, but once you got it, you just got to clear your head yet again and reset. And again, you're going to catch a chance to your points later. Goggles on the handlebars, and hopefully he'll be able to fix what's happening on that boat and bring it out. Now, what happens when you break and you get a tow? Now, even if he got the boat fixed, he's not allowed to come back out on the water once you go under a hook.
His moto is done, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I saw the grin.
No, 100% done. He's not coming out. He's not allowed to go out.
Right.
Yeah.
So
once you get towed in, you're never allowed to go out again.
And then if you do get that boat fixed, where will he end up back on the line? Does he have to start last? Yeah, he's got to start last.
And as per now, there is too many riders for him to attend in the second grid, the yellow gate. So he has to go on the last grid gate,
Ouch.
the red one, which is also a big bummer. He's going to end up in the middle of the field there.
All right. Bad news for Quentin, but in some way, it's going to be good news for us because watching him go through a pack is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Toshi looking fine as wine on that water. And they're going to hit the last lap. They're going to get the white flag pretty soon.
Sorry, I'm still thinking about that.
You don't like wine?
I love wine. I couldn't have done that
What's
better.
the problem, Don?
No. You lost me in rhetoric. It was so beautiful.
Did you get bamboozled?
I was, yes. All right, Oliver Cock-Hansen, inside split.
Yeah, he's been rocking that inside. As soon as he was done blue, he was like, all right, green it is.
Oh, this lap time's a 150 on 1507 on this last one. Wow, he's popping hard coming through these turns.
He's meeting a lot of lap traffic. And this is, I don't know if this is emphasized enough because meeting lap traffic is so difficult.
Yeah.
Because they are in their own fight, the lappers,
yeah, of
they're
course.
fighting on their own fight.
Yeah.
So especially when they're trying to pass other people, they're not going to notice you.
Yeah. Well, and especially because Mats Cock-Hansen's is right in the middle of that traffic, and so they don't know. I mean, there's two yellow boats, and you don't really have time to check numbers out.
Yeah.
Oh, so he is getting battled, and that's giving Toshi Ohara's up there getting a moment.
No, it was actually Anthony Bernot.
But Toshi's
passing up on Oliver again.
Yes, but Toshi's dropped some time as well.
Yeah, Oliver has a lot of gap to them, but Oliver passed Anthony Bernot, but Anthony was getting back at Oliver again. Like, you're not lapping me, dog.
Not lapping me, dog. That's funny. All right, so Toshi did reduce that to a 12-second deficit.
Yeah. Talking about how dangerous lapping is, Oliver is still struggling. But he's into free now. but he had I think he had a little bit of a hard time going through that lap traffic. It was a lot of riders there.
Oliver's Cox Hansen is like, just easy for you guys to critique all this. Come on out here.
But he is on his last lap, so that should be good.
We got
Let's not
it.
jinx it, but he should be good.
Last lap came up on that one. We got so excited talking lap traffic. We under white flag conditions for Oliver Cox Hansen. Oh, that's just the worst time for Quentin to go down. He was only 3 laps out.
Yeah. But he will still not get points, unfortunately, even though he completed 70%. It will be too many riders for him to get points there.
Yep.
And we
Point
see
stop after
Oliver is
17.
going to come up after the split section.
No, he takes that. Let's see if he does the green again. I'm going to bet he does.
He's coming into the finish line.
This is Oliver Cox Hansen taking the win in Moto number 2.
He was like, that was easy.
Beep, beep, easy squeezy. You mentioned the split section, and I got distracted and looked at Mads.
Oh, no, he came out of the split section. Toshi takes 2.
Bam, Toshi. Gonna be Jeremy Poray for your 3rd place spot. And Yanni Hamlin. We'll be looking for Yanni for 4th.
That was awesome racing, Don.
Oh my gosh. So much fun. Thank you guys for hanging with us. And there's Mika Poray waving to the crowd. Such a showman.
These youngsters, look at both Joni and Ander Huber coming into the finish line shortly now.
Yeah.
They have been fighting, they've been grinding their way up, actually.
I was looking at Mika Poray waving. He was broke. So Yanni Hamlin moved up into 4th. Let's do this recap.
Yeah. As you're saying it, he's actually being towed in right in front of us now.
Oh,
wow.
Mika.
Heartbreaker.
All right, 2 toes, 2 UIM Ubers. Not the way you want to end your ride.
Alex Beret coming in. Valentine shortly after.
All right, Oliver Cox Hansen. Well, we'll do the finals here in just a minute. Just a moment. Highlights for you.
I think that the riding from Oliver is so good. He feels like it looks like he's at home here. And also I want to have a quick shout out to Valentin, who was battling all the way from the rear, and he's been fighting his way up to 7th now. But he was fighting the whole moto.
All right, here's your results. Oliver Cox Hansen takes the win. Toshi Ohara for 2nd. Jeremy Poray 3rd. Yanni Hamlin up in 4th. Andrew Hubert Laurie in 5th. Alex Beret in 6th. Valentin Dardelat, as Daniel mentioned, up in 7th. Ben Scharf breaks the top 10 in 8th. Felix Helgeson also breaking the top 10 in 9th. And Soshi Sato breaks the top 10 in 10th. You can see the rest of the riders in their positions as we reflect on Quentin Bosch after fastest practice time, second fastest practice time, fastest qualifying times.
And
First-
Q1 and Q2.
Yes, and first Moto win, and then Moto 2, kaboomdi.
Fastest lap time in Moto 1 as well. No, Moto 2 as well. Such a fast rider, but, you know, it is motorsport, and sometimes it's going to break on you, and it's heartbreaking every time.
I think some of my favorite moments there were watching Mika Poray and Yanni Hamlin.
That's cool.
That was so much
Yeah.
fun. So much fun.
I think these guys are having a blast, even though they are exhausted. We could see Felix and Sato coming into the finish line now. They were really exhausted.
Yeah, they really were. Hey, I got to tell you guys, you've been watching the UIM-ABP Aquabike World Championship right here, the Grand Prix of Lake Toba. We just gave you a little teaser there. We got a lot more racing coming back. Check your schedules out. Thank you so much for joining myself, Don Dawson, and
Daniel Anderson.
we'll be back in just a little bit.